hate it when I get my Schwartz twisted.
What? I said, hot shot.
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody out there is having a great one. We are closing in on Christmas. Christmas time is here. We're almost there. It's such a great time of year. Everybody's at each other's throats, whether they're on YouTube or on Twitter. Everybody's at each other's throats. Everybody's closing in. Everybody's got a knife and they're ready to chop, chop, chop. Such a great time of year. So many happy people. And we're going to talk about being authentic today. We're going to talk about being authentic, being your authentic selves compared to hate, stab, 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 kill, kill, kill. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg, Project Cambrian. Yes. Good morning. Good morning, happy dinosaur. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Dodging the Christmas knives that are so eloquently being thrown into people's backs. Chris Persia says, why do I see Loki with the Santa cap and hear Eris singing Santa Loki to the tune of Santa Baby? Yes, pretty much. Good deal, Chris Persia. Thank you. Batmobile lost a wheel. Yes. So I had a discussion last night. I had a talk with another content creator who he wasn't pissed. I'd just say he was upset about some of the shit that went down yesterday. And I don't blame him. I really don't. A lot of stuff has been going on. I don't know if you guys have seen. You open up Twitter and it's like a war zone. Um, I saw X Wing put up a post the other day. I think I commented on it yesterday, and he was like, I'm tired of this Star Wars people. Always something. It's always something. Um, you know, the three communities that can be the three greatest communities and the three worst communities at the same time um, are Star Trek, Star Wars, and Doctor Who. Those are the big three um, that I mean people will cut you. They'll pull out the blade. They will cut you. Um, they no ifs, ands, buts, no second thoughts. Um, and you will see a lot of people bitching um, and complaining. It's one of the reasons why yesterday, when me and Mike started talking about Star Trek, I said, no, we're going to start off with something good. We're going to start off with why we love Star Trek. We're gonna open the conversation talking about what we love about Star Trek instead of what we hate, because I don't want to just jump into this conversation talking about Picard and how I don't think and how I just don't care whether this season 3 is going to be any good or not. That is us being genuine with you. That is us being honest with you. We're gonna open the conversation with why we love something, why we care about it, why it hurts. Um, because we love it so much, because it's been with us from the very beginning. It's been a part of us. It's helped us grow into the people that we are. Um, Kirk, Cisco, um, these are people that we looked up to, whether it was, um, Captain Picard, whether it was Janeway, whoever it was, if you love Star Trek, whoever it was that was a part of that made that for you, they helped you. They helped you. Um, there, there are there are times in your life when you need a helping hand. Sometimes maybe someone's not there. Sometimes maybe you feel alone, and you spent time with Star Trek. Maybe you spent time with Star Wars. Maybe you spent time with Doctor Who. Who knows what it was? Um, but Arwen Avalon says that's why we started Shield Mains to remember the good along with the bad. That's right. One thing I don't want to do is just unequivocally hate for an hour. I mean, it might be funny. It might be, you might get a laugh out of it, but I don't. I don't get a laugh out of it. So why should there's one thing with the Tylenol rant, the God, where's the Tylenol? You go into a rant, you spend 5-10 minutes just being pissed off and getting it out of your system. There's a difference between that and spending like a whole hour hating on something, especially something that you're never gonna watch. I highly doubt I will watch Picard season 3. I highly doubt I will. I might. I don't know. Two was just trash, guys. Two was so bad. When you see a blonde woman running around eating batteries like she's at the buffet and she's got battery acid all over her face, nom 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 batteries, and you're like, what in the fuck am I watching? What am I watching? What have you done to Star Trek? I don't know. It's kind of hard to go, you know what? I'm really interested in seeing season 3. Um, Thunderduck. Last December, I was treated like shit by society for not taking poison. I watched Hawkeye and I liked most of it. It felt good. There you go, man. There you go. And you know what? I can't watch that stuff. I can't watch Marvel anymore. I can't. I just don't. I'm pretty much that way with Star Wars. I just don't watch Star Wars anymore. I've kind of gotten that way with Star Trek too. I just don't want to watch it. Now here's the deal. Could I and this is what I see. This is something I've seen that I don't want to be. I don't want to review this stuff and not have watched it and just sit there and talk trash. Cuz I mean, you see that all the time. Do creators do that? You're goddamn right they do. Cuz they don't want to watch this shit. They don't want to spend hours crawling over it. They don't want to analyze it. They don't want to review it. They just want to talk shit and they want to hate on it. And that's not authentic. That's not genuine. I can't do that. I can't do that. So if I'm gonna review it, I'm gonna have watched it. It's just the way it is. Um, I'm not gonna review something I haven't watched. Plain and simple. Why even bother? Why even bother, guys? Honestly, why bother if I haven't watched it? Just to say that I have, just to get a video out? That's not why I'm here. God help me. That's not why I'm here, and that's not why I want to be here. I don't want to be here for that. I don't want to be here to shit out 6-minute crap reviews every week. I want to be here to have meaningful discussion and hang out with y'all and have a good time. Magitech Mags with $10 super chat. Low-key, I feel the same over the big three. It's why I'm trying to balance with things that I love. Currently doing a rewatch of OG Star Trek movies and on a panel review for each one, discussing what we loved. Right there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much, Mags, for $10 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. And this one, Mags, is just for you. Skull!
Long live the fighters!
So answer me this question. How is this any better than the critics that we talk shit about? How is this any better than the people we say just give that check mark review and boom, they got paid for it? How's it any better of us to do that and trash on something we haven't even watched and just check mark it off and say, oh, well, we watched it, we reviewed it when we haven't? How is it that that's okay? But but the critics that do it are trash and horrible. No, it's just people becoming what they say they hate and what they say they stand against. Don't be a bitch, because that's exactly what you're saying is okay. You're saying that's perfectly fine because you do it. Michelle O'Rourke Johansson says, I'm proud of you, Loki, for standing up for what you believe in, hon. I'm very proud of you for being genuine. And thank you so very much, Michelle. Thank you. Some people don't like it. Some people just don't like it. Some people want more of it. Some people don't like it. I don't care. I really don't. I hate to use this analogy, but the rhetoric surrounding Picard right now sounds like the abusive boyfriend, girlfriend wanting you back and claiming that they've changed. That's how I feel. I'm not going to fall for it. But I haven't seen it yet either. So the question is, am I going to see it? Am I going to see it? If I see it, do I review it? That's the question. Because I'm not going to watch something, or I'm not going to review something I haven't watched. Plain and simple. But do I dedicate my time? And good morning, Maria with Tea and Telly. She says, good morning. I love making people smile and laugh. That's what my channel is all about. It is some soothing to my soul. Be fabulous. Be fabulous. Yeah. Let's be fabulous. I wish I had a fabulous skull. I don't think we have a fabulous skull, but yes, be fabulous. Be excellent to each other. So, good morning. Good morning, Makani. How are you doing? Good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Kronos, what is up? Psychodorf 9. Good morning. Punk Waddle. So, Loki, what do you want to talk about? One of the things I like talking about is what I do on Wednesdays. I love getting together with you guys and talking YouTube and talking about ways to succeed, ways to be yourself, how not to be fake. Don't be fake. Don't be artificial. Be you. Be authentic. Be the best you can be. How do you do that, Loki? Just do it. Just be you. Give us your opinion. What is your opinion? What is your opinion? I was talking to someone about that last night. I was talking to PJ over at Orville Nation last night. I was on the phone with him and talking about being yourself and your opinion and how your opinion matters. We might not always agree on everything. We might not always see eye to eye on everything, but that's our opinion. That's our opinion. And we should be proud of that opinion. We should be able to talk about that opinion. Captain Fandom Nerd, who's been a member for 5 months and is a warrior of Midgar, says, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Cap. Merry Christmas. I hope you have a great Christmas. And he is gifted a Loki's Mornings of Mischief membership to Mr. Buttcrack Media, who was gifted a membership by Captain Fandom Nerd. Thank you so very much, Cap, for that gift of a membership. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and let's burn it down this morning. Skol! And Mr. Buttcrack Media, who's been a member for 2 months, says, Hail, all you fabulous people. Mexican Iron Man with $5 super chat says, I authentically not a guy that jumps out of windows, not a YouTuber. Though other YouTubers tell me I'm delusional. You're delusional on both. As we were talking about yesterday, Mike, $5 for the bottle of champagne, $30 for the box of condoms, $15 for the rope. But the price on the husband's face as you rappel out of his bedroom window, priceless. For everything else, there's MasterCard. Maria says, PJ is my hero. An amazing man. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. PJ's great. So I spent my childhood between my homelands of Ireland and Norway until my family came to America when I was 14 years old. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, yeah, Michelle. That is amazing. I bet you've got yourself one hell of a authentic self, Michelle. Chris Persia says, there he is. Good morning, the heart of the fandom that abseils down windows on bed sheets. That's right. That's right. Mexican Iron Man, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, the window jumper himself, the man who repels out of husbands' windows in a single bound. There's Mexican Iron Man. Where's my taco, damn it? So somebody give me just a second. I don't even know. I don't think I can share it. But man, I was getting so many good messages last night from Krampus. So let's see. It's gonna make me share the damn thing before I all right, hold on. Rocking around. Huh. Yeah. There we go. If you want to see that again, you're gonna have to roll it back and watch it again. So thank you, Krampus Jeebus, for that one. Mike has been Santa mic'd, and oh yeah. So So what did I just witness? So you're gonna have to roll that. Yeah, you'll have to roll it back, and if you want to see it again, because yeah. So there's other ones. There's another one that's like Iron Man. So those were man. People were sending me all kinds of stuff yesterday about that, about Mikey, and getting face swapped on. Yeah. Is this Snowdub's channel? No, Shellback. This is not Snowdub's channel, but after seeing that, yeah, kind of makes you wonder, huh? Christmas booty. That's right. So I don't know. What do you expect out of yourself? What is it that you expect out of yourself? You walked through the doors of YouTube. What do you expect for yourself? Snowdub booty break. Yes. Yeah, that's the Mexican Iron Man booty break. And the show is demonetized. Yes. There's a deep fake of Mike on Namor. I'm sure there is, Thunderduck. I'm sure there is out there somewhere. There's deep fake with the reduced package because they had to. Brightest day with the $1 super chat. Thank you so very much, my friend, for that $1 super chat. Michelle O'Rourke says, I changed my name back to the American version of my name because our friends were having trouble with the Irish version of my name, Loki. Michelle O'Rourke Johansson. You'll have to share it with us. I don't know why they'd have trouble with it. Jesters, Darth Arlena says, good morning, Valhalla. Good morning, Jesters, Darth Arlena. Good morning. We got sugar and spice here now. So good morning. If sugar, spice, or whatever was nice, Arwen is still here. Do we have the original Arwina? Is Arwina in the house? Yes, Arwina is in the house. We do have Arwina now in the house. So we got Arwen and Arlena, which coincidentally makes Arwina. The Arwinas. Arwina activated. Yes. Yeah. With their powers combined. Yes. So how can you be genuine? How can you be you? I don't know. Maybe don't compromise yourself in something that you're not being honest about. It happens more often than you think. And there are probably some people out there right now going, fuck you. Or maybe they just don't care. I don't know. I don't know. I know that I don't want to be something I'm not. And my name is spelled in Irish. Oh. So that is how you say Michelle in Irish, Loki. I did not know that. Thank you. Thank you so much for letting us know that. I had no idea. I had no idea it was spelled differently like that. Do you want to be you? Or do you want to be a follower? Do you want to be a copy? I don't want to be a copy. I don't want to be like somebody else. I mean, I'm sure there's like, a bunch of people out there that are like, "Oh man, I'd love to be in Geeks and Gamers." I like being me. I like being Loki. I like doing Mornings of Mischief. I I don't know. Why do I want to be under someone else's brand? I like doing my own thing. And that's the way it should be. You shouldn't be waiting to be picked up by another channel. Just be yourself, have fun, enjoy. Too many people lose this idea that well, I got to have this to have fun. No, you don't. No, you don't. You just have to just be you. Get on and be yourself and do your thing. Oh, but Loki, if I don't have these many numbers and I have to keep track of this and I have to look at this and I have to focus on this number and numbers, all of that's vanity, guys. All of that is vanity. The entire number thing is nothing but a vanity plate. That's all it is a vanity plate. It doesn't describe who you are as a channel. It doesn't show anybody what you are as a channel. It's just a vanity plate. That's all that number is a vanity plate. I would rather have each and every one of you in this chat have my back and be there and me be there for you each and every morning than have 20,000 more numbers on a plate on my channel. I don't care about that. I don't give a shit about that. I like coming on here and I like spending my morning with you guys. That's what I like. That's what I enjoy. Magitech Mags with the $5 super chat. One thing I've noticed, we need to be very careful to not become the very thing we're fighting against. Enjoy what you love. Nothing else matters. Let's talk about that for a minute. So I understand it's been shit lately. I understand that for a while, these IPs that we love have been crapped on, and we've been crapped on with them. If anybody understands that, believe me, it's me. I feel completely disenfranchised when it comes to shows like Star Trek. When it comes to things like that, I feel like we have been crapped on. We have been had our fingers pointed at us and called all kinds of bullshit. Ists, obes, Yahtzees, all kinds of bullshit that they insist on calling us. And maybe they feel the same way. Maybe they feel like we've shit on them and pointed our fingers at them. But you know what? I know that all I wanted was good Star Trek. That's all I wanted was good Star Trek. I never accused anybody of being a horrible, person or should go to hell or should die or any bullshit like that because we don't have good Star Wars or Star Trek. I have said that if they want to come after us, then screw them. Screw them for attacking the people that have kept that franchise alive for decades. That are second, third generation Star Trek watchers that get treated like crap. But I tell you what, you go online and there are people at each other's freaking throats over whether something's going to be good or not. Yeah, I've seen it with Star Wars. I watched it with Star Wars. Hell, I was talking about X-Wing at the beginning of this show. People going after him because of fucking Star Wars. Screw that. Screw that. What? You're going to go after somebody because they like something and you don't? You know what that is? That's exactly what we hate. That's exactly what we've been fighting against. That's exactly what we've been talking out against. This is exactly the kind of treatment that we have been saying this is bullshit for the last 5-6 years. And what? Because somebody has a different opinion than you, you're going to go off on them and act like they're fucking trash, they're garbage. Get real. Get real. You know what? I stand up. I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to stand up for Valhalla. I'm going to stand up and say, no, that's bullshit. And the way they treat people is bullshit. But man, don't start acting like these fucks. Don't start acting like these people because you go off and you pick a fight with somebody over this shit. You say, oh well, this person is a horrible bitch ass person that should burn in. No, fuck you. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. That's not how we operate. You know what? I don't care what the hell Kurtzman's done. I don't give a shit what Kurtzman's done, Akiva Goldsmith's done, any of these fucks have done. I'm not going to wish physical harm or any bullshit like that on them because they make shitty Star Trek. Okay. As far as like the work they do goes, oh yeah, you're goddamn right. I'm going to say it's shit. I'm gonna say it's shit, but I'm not gonna wish physical harm or like, oh, I hope they burn in eternity in hell and all. That's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Anybody who runs their mouth like that, no, it's just a fucking show. Now, do we get upset over that? You're damn right we do. But we don't get to the point where we're wishing the motherfucker physical harm or wishing him getting his ass kicked by somebody in the back. He's a moron. Don't be a moron with him. Kurtzman is a fucking moron. Don't be a moron with him. Do not get down to that level and be a simp and a chump. And you shouldn't be afraid to review anything, Maria. You shouldn't be afraid to review anything. You should be like jumping at the chance to review stuff. Screw what anybody says if they're going to be negative like that. And it's like, no, you can't even review a show. That's just people being stupid. That is people with a hand up their ass and an agenda, a totally different agenda. Maria, don't let those people stop you. Don't let the people with agendas stop you. Because guess what? The people that have been doing this shit, the left shit, they have an agenda. Don't let anyone else with an agenda do the exact same thing to you. Don't. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. You stand up and you review whatever the fuck you want to. Don't let anybody stop you. Chris Berger says, Loki, nobody with apple brain wishes harm on somebody who disagrees with your opinion. That is something small-minded, limp-wristed, weak-willed betas do because they're told to. Right there. Right there. And this was a big thing. This is a big thing yesterday. Right there. I don't agree. I don't agree with this new guy at doing Star Trek. The guy who's going to do season 2. I don't know. I don't agree with the shit that's going on. But you know what? I'm not gonna tell the guy that people need to beat the shit out of him or his family or any stupid shit like that because I don't agree with the way Star Trek has been going. I don't agree with the decisions that have been made at CBS over Star Trek. It's that simple. I don't agree with them. That's my opinion. If you don't agree with my opinion, fine. You don't have to agree with my opinion. But that's my opinion. No one should have the shit kicked out of them or be threatened for their opinion. Guess who does that? Fucking SJWs do that. So why the hell are any of us going to threaten harm on someone for their fucking opinion? Even if this guy comes out and says, you know what? I want the new ship in Star Trek to shit rainbow clouds and fire rainbow piss shots. And that's what I want the new ship to do. Well, guess what? I completely disagree with your opinion and your direction for your show. And I'm going to come on my show and I'm going to say so. But I don't wish the motherfucker harm. I think he's an idiot. I think they're all idiots. I think most of the people over there are operating with half a brain. But I don't think that motherfuckers should get taken out back to the woodshed. It's just stupid. Makini draws with a $50 super chat, brother. Thank you so very much for that $50 super chat. Thank you, brother. Says when it's rage, don't be blind. Be articulate and break it down. When success hits, always be humble and grateful. Damn straight, brother. It can all be taken away in a snap. When you grow on what you love doing, not anyone else. You love. To me, that's genuine. I want to tell you something. I want to say this because he makes a really good point here. I have a friend that is a successful content creator. Oh my, really, Loki? Yes, really. And they hate what they are doing because they were elevated to where they're at on a topic they can't get away from. And they hate it. They absolutely hate it. And it's a topic that comes back around. Sometimes it's a fun topic, sometimes it's not, but they can't get away from this topic because every time they try, it ends up bringing the channel in their eyes down. Do what you love. Mexican Iron Man says, ooh, 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 who is it? Let me guess. Pick me, pick me. Go ahead. And thank you so much, Machni, for that $50 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. And this one is just for you, Mac. Score!
Spartans! What is your profession?
Do what you love. Do what you love. Focus. I will not call the channel out, but I think I know. Mike knows. Mike knows. He always knows. Dig Outlaw. Oh, oh, oh. Yes. Thank you. If they hate what they're doing, then they need to make a choice because they ultimately won't be happy. You can tell them that, Arwen. You can tell them that. You can say that, but that doesn't change the fact that they're not, and that it keeps going. And it's like, you get that phone call, and it's, they're pissed and they're bitching about it, and then a week later it's back to the way things were, and no, it's cool, and no, doing good, and this and that. And then they come back around and bitch about it. It's happened for years. It's happened for years, and it'll just keep happening. And what you've got to learn, what you've got to figure out, and you will, is there are patterns. Okay, there are behavioral patterns, and YouTube is exactly the same as everything else. There's behavioral patterns in YouTube. And what you'll see is let's say you'll see someone who started out right around when you did, and 3 months into it, they act like this, and you see someone come along and they're doing the exact same things, and they're making the exact same mistakes. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. This is the hardest part, is that you want to reach out and you want to go, here, let me save you all the headache and all the frustration and all the time that we spent doing this, and this, and making these mistakes. Let us save you all that time and just break down exactly how this is going to go. And what you got to realize is it does not matter. It does not matter whether you break it down, whether they have to go through it. They've still got to go through it. They've still got to go through it. There's nothing you can do to stop it. There's nothing you can do to stop it. You can want to make it easier. You be like, God, I want to make it easier on you and I want to help. But at the end of the day, they've got to go through these things and learn. Getting to this place, everybody wants there quickly. I want to get there quickly. I want to get from A to B quick. I want to go from starting my YouTube channel and I want to have 10,000 subscribers in 6 months. Guess what? You do not have the experience to handle what kind of change that's going to be in 6 months. That's just the way it is. You don't want to go from 0 to 10,000 active, by the way, active members in 6 months. You don't. Because there's shit you don't know and you don't know how to handle. Oh, but I'll have Mexican Iron Man there. You won't listen to Mike. You know how I know that? Because I know multiple content creators that have made that leap that just don't listen. Because they think they know everything. And why are you saying that? Why are you saying that, Loki? Because fucking the ego. There is ego in this game. Snowed up 4 years in this game. It takes dedication. And there is fucking ego in this game. If you don't think there's not, you haven't been here very long. Oops, Loki is speaking truth. It takes ego in this game. There's always going to be ego. You know what? I was right about this, or I was right about that, or you know what? I saw this coming, or you know what? I said something about this over here happening. You know what? That's just the way it is. Didn't it take Garrett Neurotic like 10 plus years to get 500,000 subs? Growth takes time. Growth takes time. Growth takes time. And if you think you know everything there is to know about this game, think again. Because I can tell you one thing, there's a hot to trot motherfucker out there who over a year ago said they knew everything about growth and the algorithm. I know everything there is to know about growth and the algorithm. I studied this channel and I studied this channel and I studied this channel and I know how to get 100,000 subs in 6 months. And guess what? They still don't have 100,000 subs. They know everything about the algorithm, but they still don't have 100,000 subs. Lesson on YouTube is decide if you were on YouTube for your passion and your mission or cause you want to be successful, as defined not by passion and genuine purpose, rather than slave to an algorithm. Do not be a slave to the algorithm. Because if that's all you are, that's all you'll ever be. You want a truth bomb? There's your fucking truth bomb. I can't stress this out enough to every single person. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. Yes, people hit that sweet spot and grow fast, but it doesn't work for everyone. Do what works for you. Do what works for you. Thank you so very much for that $10 super chat. Machiny draws. You guys keep the fires burning bright. We're going to punch an old woman in the face. Skull!
God, I want to punch an old woman in the face.
Yes. Takes work and dedication. Work and dedication. Now, ego. Is there always ego? Yes. And each one of us has an ego. And guess what? If you're going to be successful on YouTube, if you're going to be successful on this platform, you have to have some ego. That is the way it works. But you cannot, like Arwen says here, you cannot let that ego rule you. And you can't be a slave to a numbering system. You can't be a slave to a numbering system. Thank God for Valhalla and Cotton Connection. Skull and tuck and roll. Brother, this guy right here is one of the most criminally undersubbed people on YouTube. He should be at double where I am at right now. And because of stupid algorithmic bullshit, he is not. The only reason why he is not double where I am at right now is because the algorithm wants to be a punk ass bitch and doesn't want to share out his stuff. So please, I'm going to ask you guys, each and every one of you, there are 41 people in here this morning. Please hop over to Snowdub's channel. If you're not subscribed, ring that bell and make sure you watch one of his videos, one of his streams, and share that thing out. Because if we can get 10 people to share out something and even 2 or 3 people see something that attracts them to Snowdub, that's a couple of extra subs and then more and more and more and more. And it's paying that forward, guys. So please, if anybody out there isn't subscribed to Snowdub, get your butt over there. Subscribe now. Ring that bell. Check him out. Mahogany Draws with $5 super chat says Loki, Snowdub, and plenty of people in this chat is living proof of that. I am proud to be one of them. Mock's a brother. Side by side in the shield wall, brother. Ever since I saw him drawing the first time, it's a great guy. It's a great cat. It's a great person to be around. It's an honor that you are a part of Valhalla, my friend. Thank you so very much. Magitech Mags with $5 super chat says sometimes the fastest growers are the ones that rapidly fall off. Not all, but some. Slow and steady, more often than not, wins the race. Damn straight. And it shows dedication. It shows dedication. You're not just a flash in the pan. It shows dedication. Thank you both so very much. Thank you, Mahogany Draws, and thank you, Max, for your super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and this one is just for you guys. A little toxic femininity this morning. Skull and tuck and roll. Mama Bear Art Doll says Maki is great and Alvin tries to be positive. That's appreciated. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings me full circle to what I was saying this morning earlier. I don't want to be a hate channel. I don't want to be a channel that comes on and does nothing but shit on things. I understand that can work for some people. I get that. I understand that, but I don't want to be other people. I don't. Arwen Avalon says still need a Thorn Oaken Shield Skull. Yes, we do. Preferably him fighting with the oak branch. I will check my DMs, Chris. Give me just a second. Oh my God. Okay. Let me share this. Chris, I'm going to share that. I'm going to share that. So I'm going to share something real quick. Man, I didn't even see that. I guess I didn't. Jester's Darth Arlena with a $10 super chat says, so glad to have you back, Loki. You were greatly missed. Be yourself. Make others want to emulate you. We are all unique butterflies. If everyone was the same, the world would be boring as shit. Yes. Thank you so very much. Jester's Darth Arlena for that $10 super chat. This one is just for you. We're going OG this morning. Skull!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill. Michelle O'Rourke Johansson says, Loki, you're my friend, hun, and I would like your thoughts on me changing my name back to the way it is actually spelled and not the American version of the name. I think it's a conversation starter. I think that if that's how you want to spell your name, by all means, spell your name that way. I think it's a conversation starter. Oh, that's really interesting. Why? Because, I'm from Ireland and this is the way it's spelled. Wow. Okay. Boom. There you go. If that's you, that's you. If you want to do that, do that. If you don't, don't. I mean, that's completely up to you, Michelle. I think it's an interesting conversation starter. I think it's interesting. But I mean, it's totally up to you. If you want to do that, do it. If you don't, don't. At the end of the day, though, whatever you do is what you do. Just be happy with it. If you're not happy with it, don't do it. I don't. I don't know. YouTube is can be so weird sometimes. In that, you would think people would. Um, you would think people would have that same outlook with YouTube. They don't. They don't. Often it comes down to money and numbers, and that's never going to. It's never going to make you happy. That right there is never going to make you happy. The money and the numbers, you're just going to chase more money and numbers. It's all it's ever going to be. And you know what? Some people, that's what they want. Some people, that's that's what they want, and you can't tell them any differently. That's what makes them happy. That's what makes you happy. Well, God, that's all that matters is money. I don't know what to do to help you. I can tell you. I can tell you how to make a successful community. I can tell you. I can give you the tools you need to come together and be a group and work together as a group and fight together as a group. I can give you advice on how to deal with drama. I can give you advice on how to deal with crap when it comes to your channel. I can give you advice on how to ignore the bullshit and just do what you do. At the end of the day, if you don't want to listen, and that's your call. You're the one who has to put forth the effort. I can't do that for you. That is a big thing you've got to learn. When someone does not want to put forth the effort to move forward, you cannot pick them up and move forward for them. They have to do that on their own. They have to do that on their own. You can't do that for them. You can't face that for them. They have to do it. No matter how bad you want to help, it's up to them. It is up to them. It's up to you. Nerdporio Lifeform with $2 super chat says Machini is totally correct. He often is. Nerdporio. He often is. It's not about putting on your racing shoes and seeing who can get there first. And some of it comes down to people being jealous and people thinking that, oh, well, I should be here or I should then get there. I'm going to tell you what. I'm tell you what. I'll tell you this. How about this? There are multiple people that came up after I did that are way past 2,000 subs. Do you think that bothers me? Do you think I am bothered by that? No, I'm not. Because the 47 people right now that are here in chat, these people are here and we are talking this morning about all these things. And I am sharing my morning with you, just like you're sharing your morning with me. I am focused on the things that are important. I'm focused on the people that are important. I'm focusing on the community that is here today, right now. That is what is important. That is what makes a difference for me. People will come for the content, are subscribers. People who stay for the person creating the content are the fans and supporters and family. Family, Mac. Family. Someone said something. I said, man, I haven't done a watch party. I haven't done a watch party in like since October. I haven't done a watch party since The Crow. And I feel bad. I feel bad about it. And someone said, look, we're not here for the watch parties. We're not here. We're not here for that. We're here for you. We're here to support you. And I'm like, you know, did I ever promise to do a watch party every month? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter whether I promised to do a watch party every month or not. Yeah, it was The Crow. It was The Crow. Kronos. Um, I didn't do one in November. I haven't done one in December. I don't know if I'm gonna have time. If I'm gonna have time, it may be next Monday. I'm trying to figure that out. But the last 2 months have been really crazy. Um, and I feel bad. I feel bad because it's something I want to do, something I enjoy doing. So, what can I do though? Probably do a Muppet Christmas Carol watch party this Christmas Eve. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Remind me to remind me, dude. Send me a message and be like, hey, I'm going to do that Muppet because I love the Muppet Christmas Carol. I love that. So, what can you do? What can you do? Be genuine, be yourself. You don't have to be anybody else. You don't have to be anybody else. You don't have to be something uh, different. Just be you. Be you and treat people the way you want to be treated. For fuck's sake, guys. I see all this trash on Twitter. I see all this crap and I'm like, man, treat people the way you want to be treated. And think about that the next time you're going off, next time you're running your mouth, um, think about the way you want to be treated because I swear to God, it's going to be you at some point under that dog pile, getting dog piled by somebody. It's going to be you. How do you want to be treated when you're at the bottom of that dog pile? Do you want people coming up and backing you up and saying, hey, you know, fuck off? Or do you want to be just the person under the dog pile getting dog piled, getting treated like shit? It's fucking Christmas time, too. God damn it. It's Christmas. Have a little give a shit for your fellow man. It's Christmas. Jesus Christ. I shouldn't have to say that. I shouldn't have to say that. I shouldn't have to throw that one out there. It's Christmas time. She's doing downward dog. I'm in. Lord Bob. Treat people the way you want to be treated, and you have to take value in the content you have to make. Makani, brother. Thank you. Thank you guys so very much for being here. Thank you for as I rant, rave, talk about on this YouTube talk. I can't believe it's already been an hour. It's time to get out of here. It's time to take off. It's time to start the day. Guys, have an excellent day. Be excellent to each other. And I don't just say that. It's not just a word. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend honor. Don't just say that either. I don't just say that either. Take care, everybody. Have a great one. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend honor. Have a great day, everybody. And thank you, Lady Mist, Guardian of the Void, who says, informative and encouraging show this morning, Loki. Thank you for all your hard work. Thank you, Lady Mist, Guardian of the Void, the first lady of Valhalla. Thank you so very much. Everybody, have a great one.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.